recently at Wind Gap, right? And that's not far from here. A time or two, that's what I hear. And they come all the way down from Long Island, New York. Oh, there we go. Y'all got family here? That's cool.
They are family.
Yes. Helping close out the festival today. One of the bands. These guys, their website says by blending their bluegrass roots with a classical training background, which explains to me now why y'all are so well dressed. They got class. They have delighted audience with their tight, soulful harmonies. But I don't feel like I have to go and read the entire website because a lot of you already know exactly what you're in for. Make welcome to Delaware Valley, the Feinberg brothers.
be gone 1,000 times more gladly than I ever was here. Taking evil senses, all doubts and all fear. Maybe find it in your heart to shed another tear. When you look in to find me gone, carry me back to East Tennessee. Oh, my body be cold as the snow. Half hour, 45 minutes or so playing to you folks. It's been quite a while since we've been down here just to hang out, but this is our first time playing this festival. So, yeah, we are sure happy to be here with you folks today. And we'd like to introduce the young man playing the fiddle to you. He's my older brother, and we're happy to have him with us today. He's been a lawyer man for the last few years up there in New York City, and we're happy to have him on the fiddle, Mr. Feinberg. Well, sometimes we got to pay him a little extra if we want him to sing one, but maybe I'll... Yeah, bills by the hour, that's what they say. It's not cheap, man. But we'll get him up here to sing a good old time number for you, one called Honey, You Can Just Hang Your Head and Shake.
Remember when I was the only one
say, darling, yes you will, and paint your little head in shame. Dear open toe, you left me last fall. Your saddle is hanging on the bunkhouse wall. I put on my boots and go somewhere home. Out here and everything, and meet some new people, but we like to get the banjo player out, and he comes right from your state, in the good state of New Jersey, up there around Hathaway Heights. Make welcome Terry McGill on the old 5-string. And he's got a good old time number, one called Casey Jones. I'd like to see the foreman. I told him all the experience that I had. He said, son, you're just the man I need. And he handed me the keys and shook my hand. Pointed to the truck and said, I see you. Take that load of steel to Birmingham. Well, I finally got inside and got it started. Put it in the gear and started backing up. Tried every way to get her going forward. But I ain't never drove a big old truck. Well, it wasn't easy backing through the traffic. And I bet I'm the first truck driving that ever left Chicago in a semi and backed it all the way to Birmingham. Oh, come on. Pulled me over down in Nashville. Patty, what do you think you're doing? I just smiled. I said I just got tired of going forward. I thought I'd drive it backwards for a while. I pulled it in a truck stop and said fill it. And check the oil, it probably needs a can. He said, tell me which way are you backing? I said I'm back in south of Birmingham. Well, there must be a button on here somewhere that I can push to turn this rig around. Well, I can make it fine out in the country, but I have trouble getting through the town. But if I keep it up, I'll finally make it. And I bet I'm the first truck driving man that ever left Chicago in a semi and backed it all the way to Birmingham. Somewhere that I can push to turn this rig around. Well, I can make it fine out in the country, and I have trouble getting through the town. And if I keep it up, I'll finally make it. And I'll bet I'm the first truck driving man that ever left Chicago in a semi and back to all the way to Birmingham. That ever left Chicago in a semi and back to all the way to Birmingham. Oh, thank you. Old Lester Flatt number over there. That's real good. Kind of a funny song, but if it's true, God bless him. That's a long way to go. Yeah, we'll do that one for you in a short while. We'll take any requests we can get for stuff. We appreciate that. Thank you. We'd like to bring our bass man out here to speak to you and pluck that old bass fiddle. And he comes all the way from Neversink, New York today. Anybody up from around Neversink or Liberty, New York? Anybody ever heard it never sing? Well, it's sung, so. They're underwater. Keith's at the top of the hill, so he's been safe. How about a nice hand for Mr. Keith Edwards on the big bass player?
Well, Patrick, thank you for that warm introduction. Good to be here with y'all in the great state of New Jersey. Coming from up in the Catskills in New York there. Do we have any Irish people out in the audience today? Alright, good to know. Folks, stay clear of the Irish people. They get rowdy later. I'll do a little number here for all the Irish folks. It's one called Four-Leaf Clover. We'll go from that to a little serious number here for you. Because every bluegrass band, you know, we got to cover the murder songs, the love songs. This one makes poor Patrick cry over here. It's the moral song of the day. It's one called "You Can't Judge a Book by Its Cover." Good or bad, the pages may be in the right.